What's going on? What's going on? What's going on? How y'all doing, man? Good morning. Well, good afternoon. It's after 12 o'clock. How y'all doing? Good afternoon. Good afternoon. Good afternoon. It's definitely, it's been a minute. If we're going to be real, it's been a minute. I've been on vacation, you know what I'm saying, hanging out with the family. We done took on New York, you know what I'm saying, doing our whole little thing out there, you know what I'm saying, living our best life. Understand that. Go ahead, do me a favor, double tap on the screen as you slide into it real quick. Y'all know this is not a normal day for me to be on live, but we gonna tap in anyway. How y'all doing? How y'all doing? How y'all doing? What's going on? Double tap on the screen. How y'all doing? How y'all doing? Good afternoon. Good afternoon. Good afternoon. It's been a minute. How y'all doing? Double tap, friend. I see you. I see you. I hope everything is going well with you. Hope you in good spirits. All that good stuff. How you doing? Double tap. Double tap. Double tap. What up, Dessa? What up, Inspiring Queen? Harris, I see you tapping in. Thank you so much for those flowers. Be kind. I see you sliding up in here. What's going on? How y'all doing? Starting the day forever. I see y'all. What up, Kitty Hall? How you doing? Double tap on that screen. Double tap. Thank you, Kalia. Great. Thank you, Dessa. I appreciate you. Denise, what's up? How y'all doing? Good afternoon. How's everybody's morning going? Hoping and praying that everybody's having the best morning ever. That's right. You know what I'm saying? Having the best morning ever. How y'all doing this morning? There we go. Appreciate you so much. Balmain for that first badge. I appreciate you. What up, Fear? How you doing, Lauren G? 64, I see you. Tapping in. I ain't gonna even be on here alone, but y'all might start seeing these lives pack up, you know what I'm saying, pull up, you know what I'm saying, 30 to 40 minutes throughout these next couple of weeks for the next 14 days or so. You know what I'm saying, because I'm on a little mission. You know what I'm saying? I ain't gonna lie to you. I'm on a little mission. Starting tomorrow, it's gonna be up real bad. You know what I'm saying? Starting tomorrow, well, it's up real bad as of right now, but these next 14 days is really, really, really gonna be up. So y'all might see me jumping in periodically with a little 30-minute here, 30-minute there. Morning walk and worship will definitely continue Monday through Friday, Tuesday, Thursday, prayer inside Patreon class, mental health support class gonna be on Thursdays. But y'all might see me popping in and dropping these messages. One thing I want to say to you this right here. I need for you to understand that when you're working on yourself and working on your life and your development, you got to get prepared for the enemy to jump in. Kira, don't start. I'm going to get through the live. You know what I'm saying? I see you know how you had them family members that they own whatever you own. I got some of them. You know what I'm saying? I got some of them. Them family members that's like, you know what? No, you're not late. You got them family. I'm on whatever you want. However you gonna go about it. I got some of them kind of family members. You feel what I'm saying? Them the ones that you really don't really want to play like that, because you know when one ready, that means everybody ready, and you don't know how they about to come. I got some of those folks. You feel what I'm saying? I got some of them folks in the corner, and I say that to say that a lot of times when life start lifing. What up, Tifa? I see you tapping in. When life start lifing and things start happening to you left and right, you know what I'm saying? I need for you to not fold on yourself. I told y'all this before, that when life started challenging you, you got to challenge yourself. You got to push yourself to the fullest. You got to get behind yourself and motivate yourself. You know what I'm saying? You got to get behind yourself. Understand that even if that means pulling up a chair to a mirror to yourself to let you know, look, you got this. Straight up. Sometimes you have to give yourself that reminder. Sometimes you have to put that right there in front of yourself, because it's easily to get distracted by life when life start lifing. When things start happening out of the blue and it's like one blow, then the next blow, then the next blow, then the next blow. It's easy to become distracted with whatever it is that you got going on in your life. So distracted that you forget that you already winning. So distracted that you forget that, you know what, I'm more than a conqueror through all of this. And not only that, you become so distracted and so obsessed with what it is that you're facing in that moment that you don't even realize this ain't even for me. This battle ain't even for me. Sometimes we get so distracted with life and so consumed with whatever is going on that we don't even realize that we wearing ourselves out. What you talking about, Coach? I need for you to understand that, sometimes we'll get so distracted in life and what's going on that we'll be so busy and we'll be wearing ourselves out. We'll be sick and tired, and I'm so tired, I'm so drained, I'm so this and I'm so that. That's because you fighting a battle that's not even yours to fight. You going through unnecessary pain. You can write that down, baby. Yeah, you can take that to the bank. That's a red red ink pen note. Y'all know, even on my rants, we coming heavy. Double tap on my screen. Send me some love over here on IG. Let's be real. Sometimes you have to realize in life we will be causing ourselves unnecessary pain, unnecessary drama, unnecessary chaos, unnecessary panic, unnecessary heartache. Understand that, at the end of the day, it's let your will be done. Yeah, like it or not, baby. Yeah, like it or not, man. Like it or not. Whether I like what's going on in my life or not, let your will be done. Come on, double tap on my screen. If you facing something this morning, if you going through a situation this morning, if you got anything happening in your life right now, when you like, you know what, coach? I've been praying, I've been fasting, I've been going. Thank you, gorgeous glow. Thank you, fear. I see the badges coming through. Let me get 5 more. Double tap on that screen. What you say, coach? Sometimes in your life, you have to look over your life and you have to remind yourself of whose will it is. It may not be what you want. It might not happen the way that you want it to happen. Thank you so much, Kira. I appreciate those flowers. But you got to be willing to surrender that will. That's another red ink pen. No, baby, we coming in hot and heavy. I ain't even planning to do all of that when I came on here. But sometimes you just got to be real about yourself. Yeah, baby, that's unnecessary pain right there. That's unnecessary drama right there. That's unnecessary dysfunction right there, baby. I can't do that. Why? Because I've already surrendered my will. And when you surrender your will, come on, I want to teach you something this morning. When you surrender your will, when you say, you know what, God, this is for you to deal with. My life is your life. You know what I'm saying? What I'm going to do and what I'm going through, I'm surrendering all of that. That means that I'm relinquishing all the stress. I'm relinquishing all the anxiety, all the depression, all the heartache, all the pain. I'm releasing all of that to you. Understand that you doggone right, baby. Yeah, won't miss a beat. Not yet. I want you to know, you gotta be able, when you say I'm releasing it, you gotta be willing to let it go all the way. All the way, doggone it. All the way, doggone it. I'm trying to tell you, gotta get up off of me, baby. Yeah, make folk wonder. Come on now, let's be real. I want to talk to your heart real quick. Make folk wonder. Make folk wonder. Understand this, you know what I'm saying? Make folk wonder why you still standing. Make folk wonder why you still so upbeat. Make folk wonder why you going, how you going, when you got every reason in the world for you to be sitting somewhere sad and depressed, when you got every reason in the world why you could be sitting over there having anxiety attacks, having panic attacks, when you got all the reason in the world for you to be down. Make folk wonder why are you still up like that. If I was you, I'd be somewhere doing this. Well, baby, you and you not me. You and I'm me, baby. Yeah, never let them see you sweat, baby. Understand that. Never let them see you sweat. You are you and I am me. You might fold, I'm not. That's why I try to tell folk all the time, baby, don't look at these shoes, because these shoes ain't your size. Hello, these shoes right here, these shoes ain't your size. Your feet won't fit these shoes. You can't walk through some of the stuff that I walk through. You can't endure some of the things that I've endured. And some of these situations that I done had to deal with in life, baby, you would have gave up a long time ago. You would have threw in the towel a long time ago. You would have folded faster than a lawn chair a long time ago. Don't look at these shoes right here, because these shoes right here, these ain't your size. Hello, put it in the comment section. These ain't your size. Spell D's, D-E-S-E. That's right. Spell it how I said it. D's. That's right. With a D. D-E-S-E. Baby, that's right. These ain't your size. These ain't your size. And some of y'all right now, it ain't just me that's going through it. Some of y'all need to tell some folk that too. Baby, these ain't your size. Hello, somebody. These ain't your size. I don't care what nobody else. Baby, you looking at my life and you trying to figure out how I'm going through, what I'm going through, how I'm dealing with. There you go. Come on, TikTok. Let's just be real. Baby, these ain't your size. Hello? Yeah, you won't be able to do what I do. You won't be able to hold up like how I'm holding up. You won't be able to handle what it is that I'm handling, baby. These right here, these ain't your size. That's right. Stay over there where you at, because these ain't your size right here. These right here, this gonna make your head hurt. That's a fact. That these right here, stay on over there. See, you gotta understand that at the end of the day, I'm gonna tell you something. Like, life is gonna life. No matter how good of a person that you are. And I've told y'all that countless times. And another thing I'm going to drop in, just because I want you to put it in the front of your mind. And I don't want you to miss this moment all throughout these next 3 months. These next 3 months, we in the second quarter, right? We in the second quarter right now. These next 3 months, it's extremely important for you to tap all the way in with yourself. And when I say tap all the way in with yourself, I mean to the degree where you're not being easily distracted by nothing or nobody. I don't care how dark that hour may be. I don't care how, somebody come with the negative news. I don't care what nobody else got going on. These next 3 months, which is the second quarter, I need you to be so locked in that you refuse to take your eyes off your own plate. So locked in that you're so focused on your life that you understand the severity of it. I can't afford to take my eyes off of my plate because God knows. God knows, baby. It don't take but a second. Understand that it don't take but a second. I can look over there for a second and I've been robbed. I can get my eyes off of my mission, out my goal, off of my assignment for 1 second, and that's long enough for the enemy to slide in and rob me of all of my stuff. Not in this season. You won't rob me, baby. You won't rob me. I that's just where I'm at with it, baby. You're not gonna rob me. One thing's for sure, two things for certain, baby. I'm I'm telling you right now, you won't rob me in this season. I'm in my second quarter right now. I'm locked in. I'm all the way ready to go. And what do you mean by that, coach? I'm saying that you won't rob me of my joy. You won't rob me of my peace. You won't rob me of my sanity. You won't rob me of my good health. You won't have me out here stressed out. You won't have me having panic attacks or stress attacks. You won't have me not wanting to get up out of the bed. You won't have me not wanting to function throughout the day. Understand that I'm getting up and I'm going to press through no matter what it is that I'm going through. I'm going to get up and I'm going to show up for myself and my assignment, no matter how much hell breaking loose in my life, in my house, around me, in my environment. Why? Because my mindset has already shifted and I now understand what life is happening around me, but life ain't happening to me. And we get it confused sometimes. We start feeling like everything is happening to you. Why is this happening to me? Why is this? Why am I going through this? Why is this? Why is that? The truth of the matter is life is happening around you, but life is not happening to you. Life don't start happening to you until you start indulging in that pain, until you start eating up, understand all that stress, until you start partaking in all of that dysfunction. The moment that you start exchanging energy with those things, that's when it becomes it's happening to you. But you get to pick and choose what you give your energy to. You get to pick and choose what it is that you give your attention to. You get to pick and choose what it is. Who you share space with. You get to pick and choose those things. That's right. And I pick and choose to be happy. I pick and choose to be fulfilled in life. That's what I do. Life is life. And of course, life is going to happen. Of course, things are going to happen. Of course, it's going to be some inconsistencies. Of course, it's going to be some ups and some downs. Of course, but one thing that I know that I'm not going to do is I'm not stepping out of alignment. I'm super focused. I got my eyes on my own life. I got my eyes on my own paper, that nothing is more important to me in this season of my life than me. That's just a fact. Ain't nothing more important in my life right now than me. And I'm about to break that down to you why. Come on, I'm gonna break that down to you why too. Come on, double tap on my screen. I need for the people on TikTok, do me a favor, hit that share button. I'm gonna say something to y'all in a second. And I'm gonna say something to y'all in a second. And go ahead, grab your shoe real quick, cause some of y'all like to throw shoes. Go ahead, go pick your shoe up real quick. I need you to that while they hitting the share button and while IG sending me some love, I need y'all to go grab y'all shoes. Don't nobody throw the phones. I need somebody to go get their shoes real quick. Go get the shoe that you gonna throw. For all of my people that like to take off running, go ahead and clear out your hallway, because you might want to take a lap on this one. For some of y'all that act like how I act, go ahead and get ready. You know what I'm saying? Go, you know what to do, right? I need to make sure. Wait a minute, hit the share button. I need to make sure everybody ready and they know what to do. Thank you, Fear. I see that badge. Good morning, Tara. How you doing? Go ahead and get ready. I just need, come on, Kara, because I don't want them to throw the phone. You know what I mean? We outside real bad, baby. I just need to make sure, that they got their stuff together before we start turning up too much. Because, sometimes, us over here, the Chosen family, we do too much. Sometimes we do a lot over here, baby. Yeah, I'm talking about a whole heap. As my grandmama would say, baby, you done did a heap. I done did a heap over here. You know what I'm saying? I'm telling you. So I need for you to understand the reason why I told you to go ahead and grab your shoe is because I need for you to understand the reason why you are being attacked the way that you are being attacked. I need for you to understand why things always seem to be happening to you, why you're always seem to be be the target, why you're always being the person that seems like you got that mark on your back that the enemy is always gunning for, that's always coming for, that's always trying to attack. I need for you to understand this. Hear me, not just with your ears. I want you to hear me with your heart. I need for you to understand something about a leader. I need for you to understand something about a trailblazer. I need for you to understand something about a person that is not afraid to be the first. I want you to understand something. When they say you destroy the head, you will destroy the body. That's exactly what they mean right there, baby. Understand that when you start breaking curses in your family, when you start destroying dysfunctional ties and things in your family, when you start breaking loose those chains that's coming from your family, when you become that individual, you gonna be attacked, baby. Hello. Yeah. I know. I told y'all to wait a minute. I had some trailblazers that was going to want to run. I had some generational curse breakers that was going to throw shoes. I had some folk that were going to show up and they knew already that they were paving the way for the generations that's coming after them, that they was going to start taking off, throwing wigs and everything else. So I told y'all to get ready. Let them run. Go ahead. That's your confirmation right there. That's your confirmation. If you ever wanted to know when you supposed to turn a church up or tear a church up, this right here, this was it. This is it right here. This right here, that's when the organ will be like, that's when it's happening right there. You got to understand that when you live that type of life, when you are that type of person, when you have that type of passion, that type of drive, that type of grit, that type of grind, when you are not afraid to go against the grain, when you are not afraid to do what everybody else is scared to do, when you are not afraid to say what everybody else will not say and they're murmuring, when you show up, you got your head up, you got your chest out, you're competent at what it is that you're talking about, and you ain't come to play no games. Understand that the enemy is going to do every single thing that he can. To shut you down. I got to destroy the head, because if I destroy the head, then the body will. Y'all know the words. Yeah, if I destroy the head, that's going to destroy the body. I can destroy the body. That means if I can take the person that's leading the bunch, if I could take the teacher of the bunch, if I could get the one that's pouring in the information, if I could stop them in their prayer life, if I could stop them in what it is that they do on a regular basis, they got folk feeling like they could come out of dark places. They got folk feeling like they could come out of stress. They could come out of depression. They could come out of heartache, that they can start living again, pushing past their trauma and their pain. I got to shut them type of folk down. Yeah. You be doing too much. You be doing too much. The enemy be like, I gotta shut them down. They got too many people living their best life right now. They encouraging way too many people right now. They motivating and inspiring way too many people right now. They got too many people, you know what I'm saying, showing up, talking about they can live their best life, when I didn't went outside of my way to try to convince them that they are stuck. When I went outside of my way to try to convince them that they can never have no more than what they've always had in that family. And now here come that individual telling them that they can live beyond those limits. Here go that individual telling them that forgiveness is a release, and that forgiveness that you give is not about the other individual, but that forgiveness that you give is about yourself. It's about you taking that load off of you. That forgiveness is about you freeing yourself from the stress and the anxiety that's attached to that hurt and that pain. When you got those type of baby, you better get ready. You got to get ready. And why you telling us that why you telling us that, coach? I just need for my leaders, just make sure you stay prayed up. Make sure you operating with your pressure plan. Understand that that's prayer, that's worship, and that's reading. Because when the enemy cannot get to you, he's going to do his best to get to the people that are the closest to you. Get to the situations and the things that are closest to you. So you better start watching those things in your life that you value, those things in your life that you love, those things that in your life that you want to be with you forever and ever. You got to make sure that you watch those things. Understand that when you protect anything that's what, you protect anything that's what. Put it in my comment section. Before I say it, I want to see who be paying attention. Thank you so much for the gift. You protect anything that's what. Come on, double tap in my screen. I want to see if you pay attention in class. You protect anything that's what. Thank you, Zoe, for that badge. Double tap on the screen. There you go. That's absolutely right. You protect anything that is valuable. That's right, Heather Geegan. Come on, Tara. That's right. You protect anything that is valuable. If it's valuable, valuable to you, you got to make sure that you're protecting it. What is a valuable thing that we have to protect? We have to protect our heart. Why? Because everything that we do flows from it. We have to protect our heart. Why? Because that's where our will rests. We got to protect our heart. Why? Because that is the center of our emotions, and the enemy is always going to do what? Try to attack you through your emotions. Understand? To attack your will, to make you want to do what? Give up. Yeah, you got to be willing to give up. He want that will. I want you to give up. You have to be willing to give up. Oh, coach, wait a minute. You slid that part in. You got to be willing to give up. Can't nobody stop you but you. Understand that you have to be willing to surrender that. The same way, you give yourself permission to sit still. You give yourself permission to sit and soak. You give yourself permission to be over there crying and whining about it. You have to give yourself that same permission to say that I'm going to keep pushing. I'm going to keep getting up. I'm going to keep being motivated. No matter what's going on around me, I'm going to keep pushing forward. Even though I don't understand it all, even though it's not going the way that I want it to go, even though it's not doing exactly what I wanted to do at this moment, guess what? I'm going to push. What's that? Pray until something happens. Yeah, you better know it where it's at. Right there. Push. What you going to do? I'm going to pray until something happens. I'm a pray until something happen, baby. Push. I'm a pray until something happen. I'm a pray until something happen. Eventually it's gonna happen. And then whatever's gonna happen is going to happen. And even if it ain't my will, I'm gonna respect the will that's been put out there. I gave it all up. I said that this is, I surrendered. Understand that. I surrendered. I said that I decreased so that you can increase. I took off of my mindset and took on your mindset. So whatever it is that we gotta do, then that's what we're gonna be doing. However you want to go about it. Come on, double tap on the screen. And when you're operating with that type of mindset, when you're operating with that type of passion, that type of grit, that type of grind over your life, you got to be prepared to be attacked. Because they are like, oh, I'm going to challenge that. That's the mentality of the enemy. Oh, I'm going to challenge that. I'm going to challenge that. Oh, you say you about to get up every day. I'm going to challenge that. You say that every day you going to work. Oh, I'm going to challenge that. You say that I'm going to challenge that. And you got to be prepared for the challenge, because as a leader, the first thing that the enemy want to do is shut down the leader. Because if he shuts down the leader, if he gets the person that's pouring in the information, if he attacks the person that's making sure that everybody else is okay, if he can get the leader distracted, then guess what happens? If that's what they're following, that's what they'll produce as well. Oh, well, that's what my coach doing. Oh, that's what my mentor doing. Oh, that's what my this or my dad is doing. So guess what? I'm going to follow that suit. So as a leader, you have a divine right. You have a right. You have an accountability over your head. Understand that. That's why this right here, this is not an easy job. This is not something easy that you can just slide into. So when I say that these shoes don't fit, I really want you to understand that these shoes don't fit, baby. These shoes, these shoes don't fit. These shoes don't fit, because even when things ain't go, you got to be focused even when, you got to keep pushing even when, even when, baby, what you say, even when, you got to keep going, even when, baby, you got to stay locked in, even when, because the enemy is always going to do what he says he's going to do, and that's going to come into your life, you know what I'm saying, to cause that disrupt your life, to disrupt your thinking, to disrupt anything that's positively connected to you. Understand that every single time, and you owe it to yourself to make sure that you stay locked in. You owe it to yourself to make sure that you're operating with that level of consistency that some folk have to stop and say, wait a minute, I thought they was going through this. Wait a minute, I thought they were going through that. How in the world is all hell breaking loose in their house like this, and they're still showing up the way that they're showing up? How in the world are they losing this, losing that? This is coming against them, that's coming against them, and they still going the way that they're going. Oh, baby, you're gonna have to push through the pain. You're gonna have to push through the pain, and the reason why I'm letting you know that right now is because some of y'all are coming out of quarter one with me. In quarter one with me, it exposed a whole lot about the relationships and the friendships and the family ships and the job ships and every ship that you was on before. It exposed a lot in those situations. So now what I need for you to understand over in quarter two is the focus is on you. In quarter two, the focus is what? The focus is on you. Now that you have all the information that you needed, now now that you have all of the results of your assessment, what do you plan to do with it? Come on. Y'all signed up for the class. Yeah. The results are in, baby. Yeah, the results are in. You spent 3 months. You spent Q1. And in that quarter, you established your goals. You put down your goals. You put down your commitments. You graded yourself on the scale. You know what I'm saying? We created the vision boards. You did all the assessments. You found out the people you were saying no to. You found out the people that you was overly, excessively saying yes to. You found out who was users and abusers. You found out who was manipulators. You found out who you could trust and who you couldn't. You found out who you was pouring into that wasn't pouring back. You found out about the reciprocation. Y'all found out about what? Deceiving, being deceived by the enemy. Y'all had note after note. Y'all, now that the results are in, what are you going to do with the information? Because Q2, the eyes is on you. Q2, them eyes is on. Yeah. Them eyes is on. Them eyes gonna be on you in Q2. And now you gonna have to. Now you gonna have to show up differently. Understand that, because see, it's one thing not to know. Friends say, "Wow, come on now, let's be real. Let's be real." Because it's one thing not to know. But it's another thing to be very much aware. And I'm going to tell you right now, with everything that's going on in my life, the reason why it doesn't hurt the way that it would normally hurt, the reason why I'm able to still keep pushing in spite of, is because of the information that I know now. I know too much now. I know too much now. When you know a lot of, it takes the sting out. Let's be real. When you don't know, it hits you like a ton of bricks. When you don't know, you like, I didn't see that coming. When you don't know, you be all surprised when things start happening in your life. Let's be real. Be real. Don't sit up here and act like it be just me. When you didn't know something and it hit you out of nowhere, the first thing that you able to say is, I didn't see that coming. Did not know that was about to happen. Oh my God, you are shocked. And you have to first do what? You have to get over the shock of whatever that thing is. You got to get past the shock of whatever that thing was. But then when you know, oh yeah, I expected that from you. Cool as a cucumber. Cool, calm, and collected. Come on, friends, say you speaking facts. Let's be real. Let's be real. You look at folk directly in their face and you know, baby, look at here. I spent 3 months assessing you and you didn't even know it. I don't expect nothing from you but that. Understand that I didn't watch your behavior. I watched how you show up. I know that you a liar. I know you a cheat. I know that you're inconsistent. I know you're low down and dirty. Your hair nappy, your feet stink. Understand that I've observed every single thing about you and you ain't even know it, honey. Understand that, and so I expect nothing from you but you to be you. That's right, because you can't expect a liar not to lie. Can't expect a cheater not to cheat. Can't expect a manipulator not to try to manipulate. I know the person that you are. And so therefore, I don't expect for you to be nothing other than what you've shown me that you were. Why? Because in Q1, I learned to take my expectations up off of folk. You are who you showed me that you were. That just be real. Yeah. When I ain't know no better, it was hurting me. Yeah, come on. Yeah, that might be a note for somebody right there. That might be a note for somebody. Coach, you ain't lying about that. When I ain't know no better, it hurt me. You know what I mean? It hurt me. How them little babies say, that hurted me. Yeah, that hurted me. When I ain't know no better, that right there, that hurted me. You understand that? That hurt me. I didn't know any better. I didn't understand why you was doing what you was doing. Didn't understand why you was moving how you was moving. Didn't understand why things was working out the way that they was working out. But now that I know better, now that I understand that that's just who you are. That's the person that you are. Understand that that's how you think. That's how you operate. That's just how you show up. And when you know that that's just how those folks are, now that you know that, what are you going to do about it? Because because staying connected to it ain't gonna change them. Yeah, what you say, Coach? Oh, yeah, that's somebody's toes. That's somebody's toes. When you went to throw the shoe, I told you that you should have grabbed your steel toes too. Yeah, what you say? Because you staying connected to it ain't gonna change them. Your gratitude is not going to change them. You loving them more ain't going to change them. You coming through from them over and over and over again won't change them. There's nothing that you can do to change the person that they are at their core self. When people show you who they are, understand, and you know that that's how they are, that's how they operate, and you decide to stay connected anyway, now it's not them damaging you. Now that's you damaging you, because you know better and you're still staying. You are very much aware and you're still staying. That's your choice that you're making. So you can no longer point the finger at them. You have to point the finger at you. You got to take accountability for what you are allowing to continue in your life. Come on now. Yeah. That's a fact. You did one quarter of assessing. Now we sliding into quarter two, and this time for start the way, making them adjustments, baby. It was some folk that was here from January to March that won't make it into April, baby. You ain't gonna even make it into April, May, and June. You will never see the months with me. Hello, somebody, what you say, Coach? You will never enjoy these months with me. Understand that, yeah, April, May, June, baby, this is just not your season. You was running out of time and didn't even know it. You didn't even know it. Yeah, you was over there skinning and grinning. It was all fun and games until it's not. It was all laughs and jokes until it's not. You thought that I'd never leave. You thought that I'd stay connected. You thought that I'd never detach myself. You thought you had me like that. You thought you had me wrapped around your finger. You thought you had my little heart in your pocket. You thought that if you walked out of that door that I was going to fold on myself, that if things got a certain type of way that I would just bow down and get to crying, that I won't do this and I won't do that. And guess what? Quarter two, the eyes on me, baby. Them eyes is on you. I'm focusing on myself. Quarter two, I'm worrying about my own sanity. And quarter two, I'm worrying about replenishing my own cup. In quarter two, I'm making sure that my mental health, my physical health, my spiritual health is all balanced, baby. That's mind, body, and soul. And I'm not allowing nothing or nobody to interrupt that. Understand that what you say, I'm headed for a transformation. Right around the corner, baby. My transformation right around the corner. Yeah, y'all gonna get sick of me. What you say? Be prepared to be. Be prepared to be. You better know it. You gonna be sick of me. Be prepared to be sick of me. Yeah, cause I'm taking it all on the chin, baby. That's it. That's all. It's right around the corner. My transformation right around the corner. Be prepared to be sick of me. Thoroughly sick of me. Big sick of me. Huge sick of me. Extremely sick of me. Be prepared for it, baby. If you think I aggravate y'all nerve now, coming on here yelling and screaming through the phone, if you think I aggravate some folk and piss some folk off by coming on here doing morning walk and worship, screaming and hollering and dropping scriptures and whatnot, and they trying to figure out why y'all watch her every day, if you think I got you mad, baby, you know my one goal when I got them mad, I believe in making them matter. Understand that that's right. When you got them mad, make them matter, baby. Hello, baby. Yeah, I want you to know you're going to get extremely pissed off with me, because the more that the enemy come and fight against me, the more, guess what's going to happen? I'm going to drop more videos every single time. The more that he come and try to deal with my family and attack my family, and I'm gonna drop more videos. I'm gonna read more books. I'm gonna pray even more. I'm gonna fast even more. I'm gonna continue to pour into myself. Understand that my pressure plan is activated heavenly. Yeah, heavenly. Yeah. I'm trying to tell you, my pressure activated, baby. Yeah, pressure plan activated. And you know you be ready when you want. Soon as I'm gonna tell y'all. Let me tell y'all this right here. I done had issues. Since Philly. I done had problems coming up since Philly. My first tour date in Philly. That was the first stop for the Get in the Room tour. I was hit. If y'all think back, I got hit right before my tour date. And I had to push through everything I was dealing with. If you've been following me for a minute, then you know I had to push through everything I was dealing with. My cousin had just got, y'all know what happened to her twice. Left in the middle of the Charlotte Road, the highway, just left her there. Come and pick her up, go to the hospital. All of that happened. Then my sister turned around and had a stroke. All of this within the same week. And I'm still having to get up and make my way to Philly. Understand? Because I got to speak in Philly. I got a tour date that's waiting me. I got folk waiting on me that already bought tickets. I got to get to Philly. Okay, I ain't got time to go to the hospital. Got 2 people in the hospital at once trying to figure out what in the world am I going to do. Life was lifing. I still had to get to Philly. I went. If you was there, you know. Heavy is the head that hold that crown, baby. When you are chosen, when you are one of them ones, everybody else see life for what it's supposed to be. But we see life for what it really and truly is. We see life for what it really and truly is. I would love for it to be the way that I want it to be. But sometimes that just don't happen. Sometimes the story that you want to have a happily ever after, don't get a happily ever after. Sometimes you have to start the book all the way over. It's sad, but it's true. Sometimes the fairy tale ending that you want is not so fairy tale. And what you gonna do? When that fairy tale ending is not so fairy tale, what you gonna do? Because whether you win or you lose, it's still riding on you. Whether you sink or you swim, it's still riding on you. I went to Philly, did what I had to do in Philly. Been going steady. Then everybody know grandmama went to the hospital. My sister ended up having a stroke, you know what I mean? And she been back and forth ever since then. Going through it ever since then. Like we on thin ice every single day, not knowing what's going to happen. Then grandmama went back to the hospital this past couple of weeks. Then turned back around, you know what I'm saying? Like I said, and then got the message from my dad. Every day is something. Every day has been something. Right? Everything ain't going to always go the way that you want it to go. Everything ain't going to always be the way that you want it to be. But even when those tough times come, you have to understand how important it is for you to still choose your mental health, your well-being, your spiritual well-being. You know what I'm saying? You have to still be locked in and understand the pain, understand what's happening around you, but not be so consumed by those things that's happening around you that you allow those things to take over every single aspect of your life, for you to allow those things to control your day, to control your mood, to control how you show up. You got to be able to say, I love you, I understand, I'm right here for you. You got to be able to be compassionate and still know how not to overstep certain boundaries. Why? Because if I overstep that boundary, if I start giving too much to that, then that right there, that situation will consume me. If I give too much to that right there, that'll take me out. That right there. And you have to understand that the enemy is always triggering you through emotion, through pain. So what do you do when you're in these situations? You go on a fast. Ain't that what you said? Yeah, you go on a fast. Ain't that what they did? One thing, yeah, ain't that what happened? You know, and yeah, I just want to say, is it, you know, that's what happened, right? When Daniel went through what he was going through in life, you know what I'm saying? Y'all know I love the story of Daniel. I love talking about Daniel, you know what I'm saying? When Daniel was going through what he was going through in life, and I'm using the story because I want you to imagine what it is, you know what I'm saying? When you done been feeling like you've been fighting your whole entire life, and some of you guys, y'all know this because I've already shared my testimony with you guys a couple of times. When you feel like you've been fighting your whole entire life, when you feel like you've gone through hell your whole entire life, when you feel like it's always something. Every time I start to celebrate, then it's something. Every time this started happening, then it's this happening. Every time it's this and it's that. So you know what we did, right? We going on a Daniel's fast. Why? Because y'all know how I am about Daniel. And Daniel was one of those people. He was one of those ones, like how I like to think that we are. We're one of those ones, right? Because, and I say that because some of us, we didn't get when they thought that people could be successful, when they thought that people could be somebody, when they thought that somebody, you know, you would be a leader, or you would be a person that is a trailblazer, or a person that was a generational curse marriage breaker. We wasn't the ones that they looked at. We wasn't the ones that they acknowledged. We wasn't the ones that they brought to the front line. They thought that it would be everybody but you. I didn't never saw that for you, girl. I thought you was gonna be pregnant with 5 or 6 kids. I thought you'd be dead or in jail. I thought I'd never seen you being this and I never seen you being that. And that might not be for everybody, but it's somebody on my chat that can be open and honest like I'm being and saying, yeah, I'm living a life right now that everybody thought that I wouldn't be living. I'm doing things in my life right now that everybody just made the assumption that I'd never be able to do. They counted me out and I was just a baby. They shut me down when I was just a baby. They said these things about me and I was a young teenager, didn't even know if I was coming or going. Everybody, yeah. Those of you that can't, that don't understand it and never experienced it, we love y'all. Good job. You know what I mean? We glad that you never heard that. You never felt that. We glad that you never experienced that. But yeah, as a young girl, you would see your little cousins out there dancing, and they would call them fast, and all they doing was dancing. Oh yeah, they're gonna be something else when they grow up, and all they was doing was being children. Understand? Yeah, okay. Well, that might not hit for everybody, but for some of y'all, I know y'all can relate. But the truth of the matter is, when I said that about Daniel, it's the same thing for him, right? When they said who was going to be king, who was going to be the leader, who was going to be the person that was going to be the next one in charge, they called everybody but him, like how we've done in our own entire life. They didn't call everybody but us. They didn't put everybody but us up there. Most of us been the black sheep our whole entire life, and that didn't come from the outside. That came from the inside. When they called for who was going to be the king, it was his daddy that did it. His daddy purposely left him out. Why? Because felt like he wasn't good enough, felt like he didn't look the part, felt like he wasn't the one. Understand that. So they came and said, wait a minute, is this all your sons? This is what they asked his daddy. What's his daddy name? Jesse. Ask Jesse, this all your churn? No, I got a nothing. But what Jesse was like, well, he ain't gonna be the one. How come David walking up in there? What you trying to tell us with this, coach? I want you to understand that you can be looked over and still win. You could be lied on and still win. You could be talked about. You could be scandalized. You know what I'm saying? You can be all of that. You could be left out countless times over here and over there and still come back and win. Understand that what they think about you and who you are and what you're going to be ain't got nothing to do with what God thinks about you and what he's already ordained and already has spoke over your life. Understand that. Yeah, what you say, coach, you could be lied on. You could be scandalized. You could be discredited. You could be all of those things and still come back out on what? On top. That's right, on top. Understand that, and then be eaten right there in their presence, because that's what he also said. So don't waste your time, your energy, and your effort trying to figure out why they feel the way that they feel, why they think the way that they think, why they acting how they acting. Baby, just let whomever think whatever, as long as they keep that negative energy over there. And you have to let folk know, just keep watching. Hello. So here go Daniel. He already experienced that in his own house with his daddy. Now he go out here and he didn't have this whole bout with Saul. Y'all know I told y'all about that. So now let's just think, just like us, we've been fighting our whole entire life, been going through hell our whole entire life, then had to tussle with lions, tigers, and bears our whole entire life, just for you to go over there and win. What? Have everything that you want. Where you going with this street? Right now, I'm living my very best life. I'm living better in my life right now than I've lived in 23 years of me working in a warehouse job, driving every single thing that they got. Blood, sweat, and tears, 16, 17-hour shifts. I'm throwing parties. Those that you know me, don't know I was throwing a party every single month, throwing parties and working a full-time job, performing, doing spoken word poetry and music while working a full-time job, traveling all over the world, making these ends meet and taking the check to do what I need to do. And still, with all of that coming in, I never lived the way that I'm living right now by simply doing motivational speaking, by simply being that individual that says, God, I surrender. I've never lived the way that I'm living now once I got into alignment, once I say that I did one, you're the one, you handle this. I've never lived the way that I live. I've never saved the way that I saved. I've never traveled the way that I traveled. I've never been at mental peace, spiritual peace, understand that physical peace, the way that I am right now today. I spent majority of my life running like Daniel, running for peace, running for acceptance. I was just like Daniel. I was helping the same people that was trying to hurt me. I was pouring into the same people that was taken away from me. I was going to war with the same people that, then decided that I was the enemy. I was the same one that was doing all of that, but then you were still deciding that you was going to stone me. I was in that situation. If you've never been there, then lucky for you. Then But what I'm saying is, in the season that we're going into in quarter 2, and we're going on this Daniel diet, this Daniel fast, is because I need for you to understand that when you're operating that way, when you're saying that this is the life that I'm going to live, this is how I'm showing up, this is what's going to happen, you got to be prepared to be attacked. You got to be prepared to have the target on your back. You got to be prepared for the enemy to go outside of his way, to try to distract you, to try to destroy you, to get up under your skin, to make you operate out of your emotion, to consume you with doubt, to make you get to the point where you say, what? If you so good of a God, why are you letting this happen to me? If you so good of a God, why are you letting this happen to me? Some people that's the closest to me, they looked at me and they said this week, they was like, man, my God, first your sister, your cousin, your grandmama, and now your daddy. We just now into this new year, coach. And you still, listen, the battle gonna be the battle. The battle gonna be the battle. My sister came back, she tiptoeing right now, right? My cousin, she came back, she back here doing her thing right now. My grandmama, she getting better every day. My dad, we gotta do what we gotta do. But life gonna life. It's gonna do what it's gonna do. No matter what. But the thing about it is, how you show up, how you respond, what's your reaction to it, that's what matters. There's power in your response. There's power in your response. Understand that. Because after David and them came back from going out there to go into it with Saul, I know I told y'all this on Easter, but I'm going to remind y'all one more time, because quarter 2 look like this is what we're going to be dealing with. He came back and everything was destroyed. Wives, because he had multiple, gone. Children gone. Village burnt to the ground. Now, you got a decision that you got to make when life start lifing. You got a decision that you're going to have to make when life start serving you up some stuff. You got a decision that you're going to have to make. David never went to God and said, I might as well give up. I might as well throw in the towel. I might as well, I'm sad. I'm depressed. I'm frustrated. I'm triggered. I'm this and I'm that. And I can't believe you doing this to me. And I can't, that wasn't the conversation. That conversation didn't go that way. And I don't need for your conversation to go that way either. I need you to be so locked into your life that you understand who's in control over your life. What you said, that's a note for some people. I need for you to be so locked in to your life that you understand who's in control over your life. I need for you to know who's in control of every outcome. I need for you to know who gets to decide, who's the deciding factor in everything it is that you do. I need for you to know, baby can speak to the winds and can speak to the wave and make both of them behave right then and there. He can tell the sea, calm down. Y'all know I get the yelling, I get the twisting and turning in this car. We back in the car. What'd you say, Cole? Calm down. You gonna have to calm that down right there. You let's be real. Come on, let's be real. You gotta know who's in control of every outcome of your life. That who is in control of all. Who can speak to the winds, who can speak to the wave and make both of them behave. Can tell them to calm down. Can tell the sun to shine. Understand that. Who can tell what's night and day. Who done told you already, if you make your bed in hell, I can come and get you. What? You make your bed in hell, I can come and get you. Ain't nowhere that you can go that if you call me, I ain't coming. That ain't nothing that you can do that's going to be so bad that you can call me and think that I ain't coming. I'm on the way. I'm on the way. And some of y'all right now, y'all are sitting in that state because you understand that you done got way too far. You thinking that you done got way too far. You think that you done too much. You think that there's no coming back for you. And before I finish out what I'm about to tell you, I just want you to understand that you ain't too far out, baby. All you got to do is put a call in. You ain't did too much, baby. All you got to do is put a call in. You ain't too far gone that he still can't come over there and do what needs to be done in your life. Understand that. I need for you to know that what you say, speak to the winds, make them behave. That's right. That somebody say, oh, your imagination, baby. I'm speaking reality. I done had the winds tear up some stuff in my life. He said imagination, but he ain't seen the flood that I had to deal with in my life. I'm talking reality right now. Understand, there's plenty of times and plenty of places and plenty of spaces that I thought that I'd never come back from these situations. And baby, look at him. Yeah, I'm still kicking it. But I get you, baby. Yeah, have the day that you deserve. Have the day, because we ain't here to force it on nobody. Have the day that you deserve. Bless your heart. Yeah, I need for you to understand that who controls the outcome of every situation, of every aspect of your life. He does that. And the moment that you get to that place, know this. Know that. You can come back from anything. You can come back from anything. You can come back from anything. Do not allow the enemy to trick you into thinking that you're stuck. You can come back today, right now, today. Understand that it's nothing that you have done that is going to be to the point where you can't come back. You can come back right now, today. Just know that. And even in that situation where David then went outside, he just stepped outside of the alignment. He done went over there and did whatever it was that he wanted to do. No doggone well, he ain't had no business doing. But guess what? Because we serve such a gracious God, because we serve such a forgiving God, since we serve that God that is of a God of a second chance, that God that gives us new grace and new mercy every single morning, enough to be able to do what we need to do throughout that day. Every single day that you wake up, I give you exactly what you need to be a winner in that day. I give you exactly what you need, enough for you to be able to prosper throughout that day. And you got to understand that David knew this. So when he came back, he said, he didn't go over there whining and crying. So season 2, quarter 2, and we ain't doing no whining, we ain't doing no crying. We ain't doing no whining and crying, we ain't doing no moping. I understand that, we might shed a couple of tears, but those tears gonna be happy tears, baby. Why? Because God's still good. Understand that it hurt, but it hurts so good. I know your will is being done. And attached to every single thing that I'm going through in life, I know that when these times get harder, them doors that you about to be open gonna be even harder. Them blessings that you about to send gonna be even bigger. Them opportunities that you gonna send this way, I know that there's something attached to every single thing that you're sending to me, that I'm not going through all of this for nothing, that I'm not experiencing all of this for nothing, that I'm not crying like all of this for nothing. Because what did he say? He said that you can sow in tears, but you're going to reap it in joy. So just as much as I'm crying, I know that I'm going to have just as much joy, just as much peace, just as much sanity over in my life. So whatever we going to do, however we going to go about it, let your will be done. That's what we gonna do. That's how we gonna give it up. Come on, we gonna have to get this up. So what I'm trying to tell you is that when the enemy start barking at your door, when those things start coming at you in life, trying to make you think less of yourself, when those things start happening in your life that try to bring you down, you're gonna have to start to letting the enemy know, I need you to wrap this up by 12. Wrap it up! Baby, you don't have to wrap this up by 12. What you say, Coach? That's about all the time that I'm going to give it. Wrap this up by 12, baby. Yeah, because, see, we have to acknowledge what we're going through. Once I acknowledge what it is that I'm going through, once I see what it is that I'm going through and I give it up, that's a wrap. We're going to have to wrap this up, baby. You're going to have to wrap this up right here. You thought that was going to distract me. You thought it was going to pull me off course. You thought it was going to ruin my day, ruin my good mood. You thought it was going to send me into depression. You thought that was going to make me want to take myself out. That's what you thought. But, baby, you're going to have to wrap it up. That's the type of season that we in. What you say? Happy healing. Hello, somebody. Say it with a smile though when you said happy healing. All teeth. Happy healing. Walk smooth off. Smooth off. Happy healing. Keep going. That's all you got to do. Happy healing and move right on about your day. I refuse to be distracted in the season that I'm in. So now here we is over here with David and he talking to God. You know what he said? He said, shall I pursue? What'd you say, Coach? He ain't go over there with, I want you to let all that murmuring that complaining, he didn't say, oh, why you did this to me? I can't believe that. No. Shall I pursue? You've been down for way too long. You've been pacing the flow way too long. You done gave that thing way too much time, way too much effort, way too much of your attention. If the enemy destroys the head, then everything connected to it will also be destroyed. Destroy the head, you destroy the body. As long as the enemy got you here, then everything else is a vegetable. Physically, suffer a head injury, and they say that this is gone, you're a vegetable. In this season, we cannot be a spiritual vegetable. In this season, we cannot be a spiritual vegetable. We can't afford to walk around empty. We can't afford to be falling out left and right. We can't afford to be indulging in foolishness. We can't afford it. Let's just be real. What you say? A spiritual vegetable. Take the notes. I'm waiting on you. You can't afford it. What's a spiritual vegetable? Empty. No fruit, no production. Just going to church every day, coming home. Going to Bible study, coming home. Reading the book, coming home. You ain't doing no type of putting nothing to nothing, no type of, you can't afford it. When he went, he said, shall I pursue? Which means pursue is to passionately go after something. What is pursuing? Pursuing to passionately, which means that's right, Lily, just existing. What you talking about? What I'm telling you is, what is pursuing? To passionately go after something. Shall I pursue it? He says pursue and recover it all. In order for you to have the life that you want, you got to be willing to pursue it. To live the life that you want to live, you got to be willing to pursue it. To have the joy that you want to have in your life, you got to be willing to pursue it. To have the level of peace that you want to have in your life, you have got to what? To pursue it. You have to get up off of that pity party. You have to get up out of that whining and crying. You have to get up and you have to pursue that life that you want. You got to pursue that career that you want. You got to pursue that relationship that you want. You got to pursue those friendships that you want. And you can't do what? Come on. You can't settle for anything that is not it. If that ain't it, I don't want it. No. I can't. If that ain't it, that ain't it. If that ain't it, then I don't want it. If that's not it, then I don't want it. When you're passionately pursuing something, you want it to be exactly what it's supposed to be. What he said was pursue, which means go after it. And if you go after it, you're going to recover it all. Every single thing that you lost in this season, every single thing that you thought was completely gone, all the things that you thought that you would never have again, all of the things that you already had said will no longer happen for you is about to happen in this quarter. What you say, Coach? It's about to happen for you. It's going to happen. Yeah. Every single thing that you thought that you lost, you about to get it back. You're going to get it back. You cannot afford, you can't afford to lose your heart. You can't afford to lose your mind. You can't afford to give up on yourself. You can't afford to throw in the towel. You can't afford to say, oh yeah, it's over. I need for you to you got to fight for your life. It's going to hurt, of course. Because life be lifing. You might have some times where you have to pray like you never prayed before. Because things happen. But your win is gonna be worth it. Your win is right over there. But you gotta be willing to passionately go out and recover what's rightfully yours. And until we get to that place in our life where we understand that you deserve to have joy. You deserve to have peace. You deserve to have healthy connections. You deserve to live a really good life. But if you don't see that for yourself, then you will never experience. You will never experience it. But it's right there. You can't afford to be distracted. Because that's exactly what the enemy wants. Want to pull you completely off. Throw you completely off. And I'm going to get off of here, but I'm going to say this. And sometimes you're going to have to do it in the presence of people that broke you. In the presence of people that use, that abuse, that mishandled you. In the presence of people that went outside of their way to try to destroy you in one season. That went outside of their way to try to belittle you in one season. Those same exact people. Them same exact people. They're going to be right there. And God will use those same exact people that cursed you to bless you. To give you every single thing that you need to be able to recover. And I know that because those of you that know my story, y'all know the relationship that I had with my dad. And y'all knew all the things that he done that I dislike, all the experiences that I had to go through with this man, all the abuse. For him to have to reach out to me to say he's never been a man of God, never believed in God, but to say I'm praying. And I'm trusting God. For him to say, I watch your videos. And you really be talking about some stuff like, I watch your stuff all the time. But he called it cassettes. I watch your stuff and it be helping me. You really know what to say to make people feel better. Like even with everything that I'm going through, and I know that it's my time. I know this is my final stage and I'm leaving. But like, you know what to say. You know what to do. For the same person that cursed you, that abused you, that went outside of their way to destroy you, to say that you will never be this, you will never be that, to turn right back around and say that you're helping me. You're blessing me. You're pouring into me. And I did what I never thought that I would ever in my life be able to do. This all happened last night, y'all, so it's still fresh. I said, I love you. And I'm going to be here for you. And I'm emotional because I know that that's not me. That's the God that's in me. To have that level of forgiveness, to have that level of peace, to have that level of love and compassion for a person. And in my mind, I felt like how Christ said on the cross, forgive them because they don't know what they do. You cursed me because you didn't know the woman that I was becoming. You didn't know. You didn't know. But the same one, it's the same one now that you're resting on. So I said that to say that keep your head up. Heavy, heavy is the head that hold that crown. The job of a purpose worker, of a server, of a person that is called to do and to serve people in a way that some people could never fathom. God is amazing. God is real. Forgiveness and love is real. Changing your life and moving forward and creating that life that you genuinely deserve, and that's real. Because I know that, and I know how much it took for him to call. I know how it hit him like a ton of bricks to have to say those words when he said, I was so wrong about you. And I had to pause. I was so wrong about you. And I'm sharing that to say, there's some people right now that's so wrong about you. They don't know who you are. They are so wrong about you. They don't know the blessing that you was bringing to their life. They don't know that you came to pour into them, to love them, to show them what genuine love and support and relationship, and to show them what healthy really looks like. They don't know you. It's some people in your life, they're just so wrong about you. And you got to do what I did. Step back and let people be wrong. Step back and just let those people be wrong about you, because in due time, those people going to spin that block. In due time, those people are going to come right back. The same ones that curse you going to have to come back and bless you. Even if it's just with words of confirmation that you are genuinely working and operating the way that you said. You know how I don't care what nobody's saying. When people that know me from way back then tell me, when they tell me, oh, you know what? I didn't see that. I didn't know you was going to be like how you are. I mean, you've always been who you are and gave those words. But when you say this, it be like, wow. I love seeing classmates. I love seeing old school teachers. I love seeing old co-workers. I love it. Because getting that confirmation from people that had things to say about you, now show up and say, yeah, I was wrong about you. Oh boy, I was wrong. I watch you every day. I turn you on loudspeaker. I got you. Yeah, I done turned all my friends and all my this on to you. Like, wait a minute, didn't you say? But I never say it. Some things are definitely better left unsaid, and people know where they had you messed up at. People know what they've done. So yeah, let people be wrong about you, and you stay focused. Because if we're gonna be honest about it, you don't need their acceptance or their approval for you to become what God has already said that you were going to become. And I'm a living witness of that. You don't need their acceptance. You don't need their approval. You don't need their accolades. You don't need their accomplishments. You don't need their plaques on the wall. You don't need their degrees for God to do exactly what he says he's going to do in your life. You can show up and just simply do. Because purpose is not created. Purpose is found. You never know what your purpose is. That's why most of the time people, when you're really operating in your purpose, understand that. People say, well, how did you do what you do? It wasn't on purpose. I didn't know that this is what I was going to do. People can study to do what you do. They can go outside of their way, take the notes and practice doing what you do, but they would never have the impact that you have. They would never have the outcome or the results that you have, not because they didn't say the right words and didn't say them verbatim, not because they didn't get the sentence right, not because they didn't clap at the same time, didn't raise their volume at the same time, not because they didn't put in the same type of promotion. It's just favor ain't fair. Understand that anointing can't be mimicked. It's just a fact. It won't feel the same. Focus on you and your life. Friends say, oh, bar after bar. I'm just telling you, yeah. They'll do it. They'll do it in a minute. Let people be wrong about you and you stay focused. Understand that the enemy's tactic, second quarter, is to separate you from you. It's not trying to break the friendships, not trying to break the friendships. He's not trying to break the relationship. He's trying to do what? Get your ink pens out. Get your red ink pens out. Get your red ink pens out. Grab your sticky notes. Grab your sticky notes and your red ink pens. And I'm about to get off of here. I was only supposed to be on here for 30 minutes. Y'all get me every time I get over here, man. I tell you what, we get the live, and the live be living over here, baby. The live be, yeah, one thing's for sure. The live gonna live over here every single time, baby. We can't even do 30 minutes. We are hour strong every time. We say strong with a K, baby. We are hour strong every time. We try not to do it, but we do it. Get your red. I'm trying to tell you, we are hour strong. Kira, I am not gonna forget that. Shit, that's my outro police. That girl she gonna make sure I do that outro. And I be appreciating, because she don't know that sometimes I really be forgetting. I be like, oh yeah, well we gonna go, and then she'll jump in. I be needing it sometime, man. I'm telling you. Yeah, y'all ready? I need for you to the enemy is not trying to break the family, break the relationships, break your things with other people. Quarter two, keep your eyes on you. Why? Because the enemy is trying to break you. Big red ink. The enemy wants to break you. It's not about him breaking. Understand that. Friends say, you said it. That's red ink. Friends say, yes, Lord. Come on. Come on. Come on now. The enemy wants to break you. He wants to break you. Quarter two, eyes on you. Why? Because the enemy, his goal, his mission is to break you. Break your spirit. Break your drive. Break your consistency. Break your transition. Break your deliverance. The enemy wants to break you. Break your commitment. His job, he wants to shut you down. Because see, you stirring up too much. You got too many people paying close attention. You got too many people locked in. You got too many people thinking that they can change their whole life by changing their mindset, when I've convinced these folks that it was over for them. You got too many people that's living their best life, that's stepping out and becoming risk takers, when I've told them that they could not live above this. You got them living beyond limits that I told them that they could not go beyond. I had them as grasshoppers in jars. You got them jumping out of jars. The enemy's job, he wants to break you. Generational curse breakers. The enemy wants to break you. Because wait a minute, I thought I had then cursed the family. Wait, I thought I had cursed the family, and now I see you doing things that's out of the ordinary. You going against the grain. You doing things that I said, yeah, wait a minute, hold up, wait, yeah, come on now. Let's let trailblazers, yeah. I had everybody on your side convinced that they was a product of their environment, that these things don't happen for them. Who in the world gave you that extra push to tell you that it's nothing wrong with you being the first to do it? Who, yeah, wait a second. I told you that this is what we grew up in, that everybody in our family have always prayed this way, worshiped this way, always did this, that, and the third, and everybody has always been the same. What in the world told you that who gave you the audacity to say that you could be that you could be a way maker? Who told you that you can do the impossible? Who said you can go against the grain? Who said that you can be a risk taker? Who said that you could do that? When you a leader, the target's on you. So don't be ruffled. Don't be don't get what's the word? Don't get baffled when everybody coming against you. Don't get baffled when the world gets heavy on you. Don't get baffled when everybody talking about you. Oh, that's what they supposed to do. What you say, Coach? That's what y'all, yeah. Everybody else is regular smegular. You the only one standing out. Don't get mad when them folks talking about you and talking about what you doing and how you see how I lean back on that part. This how I be doing. Lean back, baby, lean back. Yeah, what Fat Joe say? Lean back. Hey, lean back. Hey, I just need, rock away on them. I'm trying to tell you, rock away. Hit the rock away on them, baby. Yeah, throw your hands behind your head and hit a rock away. You have to lean back, baby. That's what they supposed to do. Understand that they can't talk about the other folks because the other folks is doing exactly what they doing, which means that they are all on the same team. They ain't got no reason to go back and forth with each other. They all ducks in a row. They all then lined up. They ain't got no issue. The only person that's out of line is you. So the only thing that they can talk about is what is you. You're the only thing that's bringing any type of amusement. You're the topic of every discussion because of the way that you stand out, because of the way that you glow, because of the way that you operate, you know what I'm saying, and march to the beat of your own drum. That what else they gonna talk about if they don't talk about you? You the only thing that's over there that's going against the grain. You standing out. Everybody else is yellow and you over there bright pink. I'm talking neon pink. And you think that they don't see you? They see you. Ain't that what Medea and they say? You see me? I see you. You see me? I see you. Yeah, we see. Yeah, come on now. They see you. They see you. And I'll be, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. So don't get distracted by that. Don't get distracted by that. Don't get caught up in that. They're supposed to talk about you. They're supposed to feel a way about you. You're going against the grain. You know what I'm saying? You're doing something new. You're doing something different. So do not be distracted by when the enemy tries to come in and do certain things in your life. He's just doing what he's supposed to do. Now I need for you to do what you're supposed to do. What is that? Stay focused. What is that? Operate your pressure plan. What is that? Go into your fast. What is that? Making sure that you're surrounding yourself with folk that are like-minded, surrounding yourself with folk that are going to push you to your next level. Surround yourself with folk that trust and believe the same way that you trust and that you believe. Hello, somebody, because the first thing that I said was, y'all, who want to go on the fast? Baby, I need you to know that. That's the first thing I did. Baby, who want to go on the fast? Hello, I could do it by myself, but one thing I do know for sure is what they say. They say one to put 1,000, but two will put 10,000. So, baby, guess what? I got a couple of folk that say, well, honey, what kind of fast we doing? I said a Daniel fast. They in there trying to figure out how they gonna work the regimen. Them the type of people that I want to be surrounded by. Them the type of folk that I want in my corner. If I had to go into something, I need some folk that ain't gonna ask what we fasting for, but what the fast consists of. What all is it that you need us to do, Coach? How is it? What are we adding something to it, taking away something from it? How the thing gonna go? Because we with you, however it's gonna go about it. Hello, somebody, because who want to be surrounded by some folk that's over there? I don't know if I can work it, man, because you know the way no. You stay over there. You stay over there, baby. Yeah, you stay over there. When life started life and then when life started life and then the one that bring the information being attacked. No, we can't do that. We can't. Yeah, we don't need that. No. You have how your mom be like, no. We don't need that. We don't need that. That's the one that we don't need. We love you, but yeah, you got to sit over there for a second. That's this right here. This for the real prayer warriors. You know, some children was too young to come out. They had to stay there with the parent. But yeah, the one, yeah, come on. Coach, how we gonna go about it? How many days we gonna do it? And when does it start? That's it. That's all. That's it. That's all. Because it's going to be some things that you're going to go in. Yeah, it's going to be. Thank you so much, mommy. I appreciate you. Well, because it's going to be some stuff that you're going to go through in life that I don't even want to talk about it. I just need prayer. You know what I'm saying? I don't even want to let it come from my lips. I just need prayer. And you got to have people that's in your life that's willing to pray for you and with you and don't even know what they praying for. Understand? But that's the level of commitment and trust that y'all got with each other. I trust you enough to know that whatever it is that's bothering you, that whatever it is that you're going through right now, I'm trusting and believing God that he's going to heal you. I'm trusting and believing God that he's going to protect you, that he's going to provide for you, that he's going to comfort you. So right there alone, baby, I'm touching and agreeing right there with you. I'm going to be right there in the mud, in the paint, right there. However, baby, I want you to know that's what you need in your life. And that's the reason why I tell my people every single video, what your environment matters. Make sure you are around and connected to the right type of people, the type of people that's going to pray for you and with you, and not the type of people that's going to gossip about you and be happy that you're going through what you're going through. Hello, somebody. Yeah, prayer warriors, they don't ask you what you're going through. They just know that you need prayer. Adding your name to the list, sis. Nosy folk want to know what all happened. Oh, well, what? Yeah, come on, Tifa. You know that's how they do. Nosy folk. I need to know what I'm praying for. No, you don't. You just need to pray your prayer. Pray your prayer. Whatever it is that they going through, God, we want you to do your thing. That's it, baby. You know you don't. No, you don't. You know what I'm saying? Somebody, you speaking to my soul. I love y'all. I love y'all. I got to get up out of here, though. I love y'all, man. Y'all send me some love, man. Send me some love. If I blessed your soul this morning, if I motivated you, if I inspired you, if I gave you a word this morning, I know some of y'all miss me. I missed y'all, too. You know what I'm saying? But, yeah, I just had to get that off of me, because sometimes when I be going through stuff in life, I have to go live about it and go ahead. And this is my live word version. This is how I rant, if that makes sense to y'all. When, you know, some people be like, why y'all get on Facebook and Instagram and y'all say this and that, whoop de whoop. This is the way that I rant. This is the way that I get it off of me. This is the way that I do what I do. If I'm going through something in my life, or I'm having an experience in my life, I go through it, and when I'm going through it, you know what I do? Thank you, Anissa, for that cash app. You know what I do? I compare my life to whatever Bible story that I read, and I bring it to you guys. And I use every single test that I face as a testimony. Because I know that if I'm going through it, I know that it's somebody else that can use that extra boost, that extra love, that extra person just coming into their life and saying, thank you, Queen B. Thank you, starting the day forever. That they can use some love just like I could use some. And they can use some prayer just like me. And nothing in the world is more comforting than knowing that it ain't just you. You know what I'm saying? And sometimes people just need to know that, like, baby, it ain't just you. Right? This is my therapy. This is my therapy. People ask me all the time, thank you, is it Queen? Thank you, Queen. Thank you, staying blessed. Some people, thank you, I want to say Israel James. I appreciate your cash app. Sometimes people ask me, you know, how did you get into what it is that you're doing as far as motivational speaking and life coaching? And I say it's an accident. This right here, Whitney, I appreciate your cash app. You know, I got into doing what I'm doing right now. I got into this by doing what I'm doing right now, ranting on Facebook about my life. Because I know I'm not the only one. So I don't know why the enemy always want to come at me, because all I'm going to do is come in and give y'all a story that's going to be bigger and better than what he talking about. Kitty Hall, thank you so much for that cash app. Every single time he attack me, I come right back and do what? Every single time I'm coming back and I'm going to give y'all more motivation. I'm going to give y'all more inspiration. I'm going to come back and pour more into y'all every single time. Want me to tell you why? Because whenever I do that, I see y'all in my comment section. Whether y'all know it or not, I see y'all in my comment section, and y'all like, I love you. We got this. We pouring in. And it's nothing that right there. That's reciprocation for me. That's pouring into me. That's refilling to me. When I see y'all jump on here and y'all like, yo, we got you, coach. We gonna rock out together. All of that. That's what I do it for. You know what I'm saying? Thank you so much. Cynthia is your favorite speaker. And I appreciate that love and that support. And every time I see it, I'm getting it. I see people jump in. They like, that's my confirmation. I needed that word. You gave me a different perspective. And guess what? Every single time, now it's not just me winning, it's everybody winning. You know what I'm saying? Like everybody that's being attacked, where everybody's coming together, like, I got you, we teaming up and we out here, you know what I'm saying? We praying, we fasting, we getting this together. And that's what I do it for. Every single time. That's what I do it for. So like I said, for these next 14 days, you know, you guys gonna see me popping in and out, man, because I'm telling you, like, I be going through it. I've been going through it. But God is still good. God is still good. And I'm going to still be out here still working. Still good, still working. That's what we're going to be doing. Every single thing. Thank you, spiritual me. I appreciate you. Every single day that you wake up and you put 10 toes to the ground, I want you to sweat yourself. Tell yourself how beautiful you are and how much you love you, because there's no love like self-love. And you first have got to love yourself way before you're able to love anybody else. It's your favorite online motivational speaker and life coach. It's your girl, Street Poet. Thank you guys so much for tuning in. I love y'all. And I want you to have the very best weekend on purpose. It's your favorite speaker. Somebody's asking y'all to pin that for them. Your favorite speaker. I guess they probably want to make sure that all the words are spelled the right way, because you know how people be writing and turning threes and the E's and all of that. I love you guys, and I want you guys to enjoy it. Say, wait a minute now. Okay, friend, I'm sorry. Your favorite speaker. Your favorite speaker. I thought I had my mods up on Nina ain't on here. I thought she was on there. Your favorite speaker. Somebody type it in the comment section for me. Your favorite speaker is the Cash App. Thank you, Kimberly. Thank you, Terry. I appreciate y'all, man. I love y'all. Latoya Lane, what's going on, love? You know what I'm saying? Y'all know our homework assignment for April is already out. You know what I mean? So we're gonna be working on that. We're gonna be working on that this Thursday. So you guys make sure y'all got y'all essays ready, because we're gonna be dropping that. I love y'all guys, man. I want y'all to have a good a good rest of the day. All right, Lily. I'll talk to you later. All right, guys, y'all enjoy the rest of y'all day. She said got it. Oh, they go Nina. I just said that. Thank you so much. Is it Mion? Hey, Mion was like, man, listen, you holding me up. I'm trying to bless Coach. And hey, Nina must have went to the bathroom, y'all. She came back though. I see her right here. She back highlighting for y'all. Hey, they was about to get on you, friend. They was over here like, man, we miss our highlight. This is how some people that don't know that they have jobs and don't realize that they have jobs that is beneficial to everybody. It be small stuff like that. She said, my phone went out. Always reminds me to do the outro, right? She'll tell, hey, do the outro. You got people that they look out for those highlights because they know that the highlights gonna have the notes in them and everything else. So I appreciate you guys so much for every single thing that y'all do, man. Thank y'all so much, because y'all get on here and y'all get the modding. Thank you, Alex Alex say I came from IG to come bless you. Thank you for that Cash App, Alex. I appreciate you. The homework assignment, it was released on the 1st. It started on the 1st. I dropped it inside the Patreon. So make sure you guys go and grab that. Thank you so much, Tamala Boyd, for that Cash App. I appreciate you. Make sure you're in the Patreon. If you haven't subscribed to the Patreon to become a part of the Chosen family, make sure you click that link that's in my bio. It says Linktree Street. Click that, stroll down to where it says Mental Health Support Group, and then you select your $10 tier, and that will get you inside the group. You'll get your homework assignment, and you'll start meeting on Tuesdays and Thursdays, 12 p.m. We do prayer. Every Tuesday, Thursday, we go into prayer together. And then thank you so much, Tracy, for that Cash App. And then on Thursday night, we have our class. Our class is from 6:30 to 8:30, right? So that's where you show up there, and they got their homework assignment, which is a presentation that's going to be starting this Thursday right here. I love you guys, and I want you guys to have an amazing day. I'll talk to you guys soon. Bye-bye.